Hey everyone, I just want to come in real quick before the video here today and let you know that it is brought to you by these Patreon supporters right here. These are my top tier supporters that have generously donated their money to help me upgrade this channel with the new camera and new lights and all that. So I just wanted to give them a quick thank you. It means the world to me that you guys are supporting me. So yeah, on with the video. Hey everybody, it's me, Brian with Destructive Media, back with another reaction video for you all today. Today I'm going to be reacting to The Search by NF. I've had a couple buddies that have been watching the channel, watching my hip-hop reactions and BTS reactions. They were saying, hey, you should do some lyric breakdowns of NF. We know you like NF. Why haven't you done any breakdowns of that? And like I was saying, I know NF. I know his songs pretty well off of the Search album. At least I know that album pretty well. But then I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I've never really seen the music videos of NF. And I've never really looked through the lyrics really closely. I can pretty much understand what he's saying in the song, so I never really looked up the lyrics. So I thought, why not? Let's look a little deeper into NF here. Let's see what The Search is actually about. The song, what I think it's about, surface level, just trying to remember the lyrics right now. It seems like he's struggling with becoming famous, or just what he's doing in his life right now, rapping and kind of popping off a bit, as they say, getting views and stuff like that. It seems like he's kind of struggling with it. For those of you that don't know, NF does sing a lot about like mental health issues and stuff like that. He does have his poppy songs here and there. They're a little more easy to listen to. But a lot of his rap is pretty deep, dark, serious stuff. It doesn't make you sad, but it can. It's not like feel good music to make you happy. But I think it is good music because it makes you look inside yourself, look inwards, and reflect. And sometimes you can find peace just by looking inward and stuff like that, even if it's a heavy subject you got to think about. But that's just me. But anyway, I'm really excited to look up the lyrics of this song a little bit more closely. So what we're going to do here, we're going to watch the music video first. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. If it does get blocked, I'm going to have to blur it out and everybody won't be able to see it except me, but we'll still be able to hear the song. Then after the song is done, we're going to go over to Genius lyrics, I believe. We're going to kind of go through the song line by line, see what we think the song is about. Genius lyrics also has this thing where you can like click on the lyrics and it will have like things pop up of what the song is about and references. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know Genius did that. But yeah, we'll just flip on over to my other screen here and we will listen to The Search by NF together. All right, well, I got the video pulled up here. Like I always say, put on a pair of headphones and let's listen to The Search by NF. Yeah, I didn't bump my mic this time. Yay. Yeah. So there's the balloons he talks about. I don't know if it's this song, but throughout the album, he talks about the balloons cover his face. I think it's to like hide his true self. That's what he hides behind, like his mask. We'll see. Posting a shopping cart through a desolate landscape with a jail cell in the background. So, I'm going to pause this quick. I'm going to describe a lot of things in case this gets blocked so you know what I'm watching. And also, NF, a lot of his music videos, from what I've read and like the two I've seen, I saw a music video from Mansion and another one, I forgot what it was. I Miss the Days, obviously. But anyway, they're very cinematic. There's a lot of stuff going on his videos. and in his lyrics as well. So
Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. Little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too.
he says yeah a lot. When I hear NF, my son, he jams to a lot of NF, and I go, yeah. And he's like, don't say that. It's funny. For those of you that don't know, NF also does not like fame. You know, I'm sure that's like, oh, he's famous, and he says he doesn't like fame. He's got some problems with like anxiety, depression, ADHD. But, you know, when you're artistic and it's in you, you have to get it out. He's really good at it.
Little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching. What does that mean, Nate? I've been learning. Grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right. I'm quite nervous. Hating when I lose sight. Life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids. Grab your coats. Been a minute, I know. Now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it. I'm in classic mode.
I really like that lyric when he's like, it's cold world out there, kids, grab your coats. It's like, sure is. Gonna go back a little bit.
Leaving my burdens, well I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right.
Are his burdens people in the background?
When I lose sight, life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids. Grab your coats. Been a minute, I know. Now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it. I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope. You see it? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when
the song
I walk
changes.
on the stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying and where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it upon my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit.
Yeah, see, he's like, you got a taste of the fame, pump his stomach. It's a medical thing you do when you poison yourself or you drink too much. They pump your stomach to get stuff out of it, you know, to get it out of your system. OCG trying to push my buttons. Yeah, we're going to go back to where'd the beat go. But visually right now, he pulled the cart that I'm guessing is like his persona, his coping mechanisms with the balloons, pulled it towards what I believe are the burdens. There's people in the background wearing like white coats. I believe that's like his mental burdens, because people in white coats are from like mental institutions. And I believe they're his mental burdens. He's got like 4 or 5 in the background. I believe that's what's going on here.
Where the beat go?
And there's just more and more, and the more he sings of people.
Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Wait it out, the cinematic is beautiful, man. I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos.
Alright, right there. Now he's on there.
When your health declines, see, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate. You know, hoping it dies, try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I'm. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place.
Yeah. I definitely relate to that. I relate a lot to NF's music from what I've heard. Like I said, I do know the song. I've heard it. I like it. A lot of things he's saying are the things I feel. Not to get too personal or too deep or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not dealing with fame. Obviously, that's not my thing, but I don't have a problem with fame because I don't have any. But like to be stuck in your head with like these self doubts and things that just are circular things in your head that you obsess about. Um, yeah, because you just can't stop thinking about them. I get that. They hover over you and tell you millions of lies about yourself. And then you believe them because it's you that's telling you that. Yeah. NF's music does that to me, I guess.
In the cinematic is beautiful, man. I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I'm. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me. This will only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. I've been developing, take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. My even relevant, that depends how you measure it. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable, can never be tentative. I'm a gentleman, depending on if I think you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get it. With proper etiquette, I keep it to myself when I celebrate. It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seat belts back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better raise your fist. The search begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip.
You notice his hat says real. That's his whole thing is NF real music. He raps about real music. There's no fake stuff in his lyrics, no surface level things. Another reason why I did this song is because I'm doing, as a lot of you know, you're the BTS viewers. I'm doing the Shadow, Persona, Jungianism. I find NF interesting because he has a persona that he doesn't wear. He has it in the balloons, but he's telling everybody this is what it is, and his shadow seeps out. You know, it's right there. Like, he doesn't hide his shadow. I think he's very in touch with it, and it scares the crap out of him. Yeah, you know, he's got a lot to say, a lot to feel. But yeah. That's why I find this interesting. It's also why I did this reaction. I find a lot of this stuff interesting when they talk about like what's in your subconscious, your mental health, and I believe that's what this is. His burdens are in the background. Every time he starts singing and bringing them up, the people in the white show up in the background, and they're even carrying balloons that are like his burdens are helping him with his mask, helping to the balloons, and then he's punching the balloon, saying like he doesn't want it anymore. He doesn't want the fame of having to hide himself and putting on the mask, putting on the persona of NF, because he is NF. There is no persona. It's just real. I think that's what he's getting at, and I find it awesome.
Begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip.
Pushing the cart again. I thought the song was done. There's still quite a bit left to the music video, like another minute. Okay. Still pushing the cart, even though it's tough. So even though his burns, he's still gonna go with the search. It's going for a while, okay. It's like Death Stranding. There's a burden again in the background. Giving him away. Okay. I didn't quite get that. That was So he pulled himself to where he too tired. Now his burden's got him. I'll probably get it in like 2 days. I'll be like, that's what it was. Yeah, that was really good. I really like NF. I really like that song. Like I said, I already kind of knew the song, but I didn't know the lyrics that well. I never like looked into them, and reading them as he was rapping, which is a little easier when it's in my native language. I can hear it and I can just skip some of the words while I'm reading because I'm like, well, I don't need to read that word because I know what he's saying. Yeah. So like I said, during the reaction, I know a lot of you click off as soon as the music's done. So I do appreciate you that are all still here. It's not easy music to listen to because he's not singing about easy things, but I believe looking at these aspects of him or as yourself is like looking at your shadow. You're looking at things that aren't easy to think about. Things that make you, maybe the negative things that make you. Especially NF here, he's talking about, his burdens, not wanting to be famous, but he has to rap to get this creativity out because it's like OCD. He has to do it. And I think a lot of us can relate to that. Not so much in the way of fame and rapping, but just having to do something that you're passionate about. Drawing, being with family, hiking, whatever it is you're passionate about. It always feels like life is trying to take that time away from you, away from your passion, and just kind of beat you up a little bit. And even when things are like going well for you, even when sometimes your passions are doing well and you're doing what you want to do, you can still be sad. You can still be, messed up inside. That's kind of a lot of artists I listen to, like Juice WRLD and NF and stuff. It seems like that's how they feel. They're like, even though I have this fame and money and people are responding well, I'm still empty inside. Because, I guess like you can't love anything if you don't love yourself. I think that's a pretty common saying throughout most cultures. You can't love others if you don't love yourself. It's hard to love others if you don't fully love yourself. Because then also when people love you, you don't understand why. Yeah. I don't know. We'll go into the lyric breakdown here to kind of go more into it, and I'll probably have more thoughts as I think about it. I was kind of reading it as I was talking, so we'll just kind of go into the first verse here where he's like, hey Nate, how's life? I don't know, it's all right. Dealing with every human being. So we're kind of gonna just click on this stuff here. He's continuing to answer the greeting throughout the track by talking about recent changes in life, depression, and the world itself. NF exposes his tendency to disregard questions by deflecting them on If You Want Love, his other song. Ask me how I'm doing. I say, okay, yeah, but ain't that what we all say? Yeah, exactly. When people ask, hey, how's it going? Does anybody ever want the honest answer? I'm kind of depressed. I'm not doing well. I'm questioning my choices in life. And I don't know if I'm truly happy. Everybody like, what? You say, oh, I'm doing great. How about you? How's your night? It's all surface level stuff. Nobody really wants to hear it. There are people close to you that will want to hear it. I'm not saying nobody ever wants to hear what's, going on with you. I'm not a complete nihilist, but, yeah, I kind of think that's what he's getting at here. It's like, people ask you and you just say, I'm fine. Cause they don't really care. Then we'll kind of go on here. He's like, I think I just need a little me time, a little free time, a little break from traveling and touring. This is kind of where he gets more personal. NF had a pretty bad breakdown after one of his albums went like triple platinum or something, like a song. He just blew up. Like I said, he's an independent artist, I believe, or was. I don't think he is anymore. But right here, he's saying, last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist, found out something was funny going on in my house. Thinking maybe I should move out, pack my take a new route. And that's kind of going back to his album, The Mansion. That was before this. If you don't know what The Mansion is, and I know you can't see that annotation behind me because I'm kind of blocking it. It's The Mansion is NF's Mind. That's a really, really good album, really heavy album. The rooms are the different compartments in his mind, his different psyches, his different things. And that's kind of what it's saying here. He went to therapy and, found out he has ADHD and depression, and those go hand in hand, and you can get circular thoughts. But it says here, the mansion is my mind, and it represents my thoughts and my struggles. Each room is a song filled with words and experiences in my life. Every song you hear is an emotion, something I've been thought or something I'm going through at the time that I write it, whether it's a past relationship, struggle, or something I am emotionally dealing with. And that's like another thing to the NF Real music. He's putting on a persona for fame, but it's not a persona. He's singing about real things, like his real life, and saying like, I'm going to therapy. I have self-doubt. I was hit as a kid, and it's rough stuff to listen to, but you need to look sometimes, like I said before, inside yourself, into your shadow, into the things to get over, or help not get over them, but accept them. And I think that's what he's trying to do, and he's doing it through rap in front of the world, which more power to him. So if we think of the mansion as his house, the mansion as his mind, he's saying right here, I should clean up my yard, get the noose out, hang up my heart, let it air out. So he's saying like, if the mansion is his mind, the yard would be his body. Like maybe he should clean out his body. Maybe that's what he's getting at. I don't quite know there. Then like hanging up his heart to like kill his heart, and let it air out, because thinking with your heart or feeling with your heart can hurt you. At least over here, that's what I get from it. It's like he's thinking with his heart when he shouldn't. He should be thinking with his mind. Don't think with your emotions, think critically. It's kind of what they're saying. And he's like, maybe I should let my heart air out for a while. Maybe that's what it is. Then he's like, I've been searching, but what does that mean, Nate? I've been learning, grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. So it says here, in the music video, while saying these lines, NF points to balloons attached to his shopping cart, implying they represent his burdens. People in white and clothing can also be seen carrying balloons. Okay, yeah, so I think I was kind of right on that. The idea of balloons representing burdens is ironic because balloons are light and have the ability to float, while burdens are often said to weigh people down. Oh, so are you saying like his burdens aren't that big of a deal? But they're heavy, but they're not up in the air. They're like sideways balloons. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's grabbing the good things in his mansion, his life, but he still has some burdens. Or he's trying to leave his burdens, but he brought some with him to his new house, his new mansion, his new mind. Looking at the view, like this concerns me. Picking up cues, right? I'm quite nervous. I hate it when I lose sight. Life gets blurry, and things might hurt me. It's probably going to be a long journey, but hey, it's worth it though. All right. So like the view of his house or of his yard is what he's kind of getting at. And he's nervous that he's going to screw up this house. When I lose sight, life gets blurry and it might hurt me. Okay. So yeah, so he's just worried he's going to slip back into it again. But he's like, it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids, grab your coats. It's been a minute, I know, but I'm back to Rome. What's now? This is the first song NF released since his June 2018 single, Why. It also serves as the second single for NF's fourth album, The Search. Yep. One of the new pieces of merchandise promoting the song is I'm looking for the map of hope. Have you seen it? Oh, so he's saying like, it's been a minute, I know, but now I'm back to Rome, back to music. I'm looking for the map to hope. Have you seen it? His merch. Okay. And also, yeah. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit. I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma crack your nose. Okay, so he's saying like he's going back to like classic NF, talking about like real stuff again and not that surface level pop maybe he was doing. I don't think he ever did it though. Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that. You should play it. Song called Change in 2019. Um, oh, it didn't make sense. This was released after. Change is a good song. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. That's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup, drown the self-hatred, forget what I'm saying. Okay. I thought the makeup was because sometimes he puts like black makeup on his lips like the Joker. He's performed at many music festivals, including a Lollapalooza. He performed at Logic's 2018 Bobby Tarantino versus I love Logic. Love Logic. At the Madison Square Garden, it seats 20,000 in his old sold-out shows on Perception Tour. These lines also closely mirror the opening closing lines of his June 2018 single Why, where he whispered, too many faces, too many faces. So this is very closely linked to Why. Okay, his black makeup drawn as his face has a fake smile was introduced in the music video for Outkast, later brought up in the music video for Why. He also opened his shows with black makeup. Okay, so it's like his mask. Put on my makeup, drawn in self-hatred, forget what I'm saying, and where'd the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of fame, pump my stomach. Throw back up like I don't want it, wipe my face. Yeah, so like, I think that's because of Let You Down. Yeah. So pump your stomach here. It's like when you take drugs or something, you need to like induce vomit and get it out, get the toxic fluids out. I heard Let You Down. I think that's the first thing I heard of NF was Let You Down. I'm like, wow, this is really good. I went 3 times platinum in the United States and Canada. He's known for his anti-fame attitude, and rapped about it in No Name. Fame called me. I'm like, how you doing? Hung up on him. I ain't ready for it. I'll get back to that when I make album 4. And also his collaboration track with Sasha Solon. Don't like cameras in my face, glamour, it's all fake. Love my job. It might seem odd that I'm here because I hate fame. Yeah, that's what, like, he says it's all fake and he hates putting on the mask and, like, he doesn't want this stuff, but he has to make the music. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said, don't touch it. Now you've all done it. It's a type of mental disorder or illness that causes uncontrollable thoughts and repetitive behaviors. I have OCD a little bit. In fact, according to OCD affects person even more when they try to resist the thoughts. NF has hinted he suffers from OCD on Why. I don't trust the thoughts that come inside my head. I don't trust the thing that beats inside my chest. Who I am and who I want to be cannot connect. Why? I can be critical, never typical, intricate with every syllable. I'm a criminal, intimate, never political, pretty visual. Yeah, for sure. Even if you hate it, I'll make you feel like you're in it, though. You can call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. 2018 FBE uploaded a video to a group of college students to rate NF songs. Coincidentally, one of the students labeled NF's track No Name as forgettable. Oh, wow. Wow. Leave you deep in thought, can never swim in a kiddie pool. Way I've been thinking is cinematic, it's beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making music or music videos. Yeah, I mean, the music video was amazing on this. His videos tend to tell a story like in Let You Down, where an old man watches NF die in various ways. What? I've never seen that. Then this part here I really like too. Sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. We've all got something that we've trapped inside, trying to suffocate, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. Then it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. It's kind of like Michael Myers or the Halloween guy, He always comes back out of the water and grabs you, pulls you back down. It hovers over you, tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that. Let's not be as crazy as I am. And I believe that's like self-doubt, your shadow, yourself telling you you're not good enough, or it's just like his burdens. But I think maybe that's what it is, because that's what it is for me. It's that little voice in your head that doesn't like you. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. very much so. Negative circular thinking will definitely keep you in that way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me. This will only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. So, like your self-hatred, even if you're great at something, your self-hatred will ruin it for you, or just make you not great at it because you won't think you are. Very interesting. Excuse me. I've been developing. Take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with. I can never be delicate. Am I even relevant? That depends how you measurement. That depends how you measure it. Take a measurement, then bag it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident. Dependable. Can never be tentative. So he's like, I don't really care if I'm relevant because that all depends on how you measure it. You know, they do say if you change one person's life or one person's thoughts to make them feel better, then you've achieved something in life. So I guess maybe he's already achieved that. He's already relevant, or maybe not. I'm a gentleman, depending on if you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get a grip. So yeah, he's like, I'm a nice guy unless you're an asshole. Proper etiquette. I keep it to myself when I celebrate. Yeah, you know, a lot of people that suffers from self-doubt and self-hatred when they achieve something, they just, yay, back to work. It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seatbelts back on. Yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody. I'm smiling big. He began to use balloons in his music videos and why they were attached to a shopping cart that he pushed around. Interestingly, NF is pushing around the same cart for the search. However, the video features 3 black balloons attached to people wearing white clothes. He didn't say what they're about, but he raps about his burdens. Prior to the release of the Perception album, he would end a social media post with the key emoji. In the same manner, these balloons could also become NF's symbol for the search. To hype his 4th album, NF posted multiple videos and images of black balloons. It also included 3 black balloons on new merchandise. He even updated his profile pictures on social media the same day he released a search to a picture of him in white clothing surrounded by black balloons, which differs from his usual all-black attire with Timberland boots. And that's the same clothes they gave him at the end of the video. Right there. He posted that. Interesting. So seatbelts back on. Yeah, strap him in. Look at me, everybody. I'm smiling big. He does not smile much, as he said on Outcast. You ain't got a seatbelt on. Better find one more. Get sick of people telling me to smile more. He does not smile at VIP meet and greets. Oh. I don't smile at VIPs. You get mad like, do you know what I paid? Guess I don't know what to say. Ooh. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. On the road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. You all know that sound. Better raise your fist. The search begins. I'm back, so enjoy the trip. So this was just like him saying like, I'm back. I'm back from why. Here I am. Really cool. I really like that. That was awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I really like NF. I really want to hear more of the album, like the visual side of things. Well, I should say see more of the album on the visual side of things, and read a lot more of these lyrics because, you know, I knew the general idea of the song. I thought, and I think I did. I think I got most of what the song was about just from hearing it. But it was more than I thought. I did not know it was that attached to Why. So yeah, I wouldn't mind to watch Why's music video now and read more of those lyrics and break those down. Cause yeah, wow. I mean, that's really awesome. It's why I love NF from what I've heard. You know, his music, I guess, kind of speaks to me. It's something I can relate with. Same thing with Logic. You know, they said something about Logic in there. I really relate to him. I grew up the same way as Logic, kind of. You know, I didn't have the best upbringing. So I relate to him a lot. And now his life's different. He's a father and, you know, has a wife and kids and he's happy, and that's me now. So I can relate to that a lot. Um, so yeah, I really am probably going to do more NF on the channel. I'm probably going to do some Logic as well. Because I just want to explore more on the channel, just like self-love, love yourself, self-discovery, find songs that are kind of related to that, and songs that just kind of speak to me, and I want to look more deeper into them. You know, because I do like listen to lyrics when I'm listening to songs by myself, but when I read lyrics, it's usually to rock songs, because they're like my passion. I read Tool lyrics. I know Tool songs. You know, I know Perfect Circle's early work very, very well. I know those lyrics well. I've read them all, but I don't do that with rap as much. Just because usually when I'm listening to it, it's in my car, or I'm like doing something, you know, on my computer. I'm playing games, and I'm not actively like reading the lyrics. I will here and there sometimes, but usually it's with like Tool, or Perfect Circle, or System of a Down, or something like that, you know. But yeah, if you guys want me to react to any more NF songs, I would love to. I will do any song, even if I've heard it. I would love to give my thoughts on it. I'm going to be honest, you know, I've heard quite a bit of his songs. I'm not going to pretend like I haven't and be like, this is my first listen. If I've heard it, I will probably do a lyric breakdown, try to give you my interpretation of it, my thoughts of it, what it means to me. I would love to know what this song means to all of you. If you like NF, if his music speaks to you, you know, I love reading those comments as well. So, yeah, until next time, I hope you guys just take care of yourself, take care of others, and take it easy.